Morning, folks. Welcome back. Now, I was going to do a piece on the amount of profit that BP and the energy companies are making, but all the information's still coming out at the moment, and I haven't managed to put anything together on that yet, so that's to come. But what I am going to talk about is Elon Musk. Now, we know he's bought Twitter. He's got his hands on that. And he's saying that big changes are coming. And now, I don't use any of these platforms. The only thing I know about them is how easy it is to get thrown off of them. And with some of the stuff that I talk about, I wouldn't last 5 minutes. I haven't bothered. But I'm hearing whispers that he's going after Instagram, even Tinder. Oh, why the hell he'd want Tinder, I don't know. I mean, a man with his money and standing, he could have any woman he wanted just like that, couldn't he? Just wave a wad full of notes about. There's plenty of them out there that would take that. Not any that I know. I know proper ladies, not gold diggers. But he's been having a go at Zuckerberg now over Facebook and WhatsApp. In particular, WhatsApp, saying that obviously they're owned by Facebook, that they're the worst for collecting and selling your data and monitoring what you do. Now, I do use WhatsApp. Simply because it's free calls and video sending over the internet, basically. But I do have that on my second phone, and it is dedicated as a phone to the channel. It doesn't get used for anything else. My personal phone just gets kept as that for personal. There's very, very limited few that have that number. It doesn't even get connected to the internet. That way I don't get any of the advertising and cold calling, other than the scammers that are random number picking. But that's why that is. And at this point, I will say to the new subs, now YouTube does remove comments from here. They do monitor this channel, obviously because of its content. And for the new ones, yes, I have been pulled down a couple of times for alleged misinformation, even though it wasn't, and I had the proof that it wasn't. They still deemed it was. But if you want to chat or have anything to bring up, or you want to comment off of the channel, in the description box below, there is a WhatsApp number for texts or sending pictures, videos, whatever. And also an email address. These are both dedicated to the channel. So if you want to tell me anything or say anything or talk about anything off of YouTube, feel free. Many do. Obviously I can't say what we talk about on here. And to clear up the other bit of confusion that people are having, on that email, my surname is different to what it is. Now, my surname is Whittington. At the moment, that is my surname. But me and Heather were due to get married just before lockdown happened, and I was changing my surname to hers. So that was the time the second channel was set up, so I set the email up with what was to be my new surname. This is all through family issues. My side, my family, who I no longer have contact with. But that's why the two names are different on there. Some people have queried it. I hope that makes sense. So, but yeah, if you want to talk about things that we can't talk about on here, feel free to contact myself through there. Likewise, if there's any subs want to be put in contact with each other, I'm quite happy to pass on information or email addresses, etc., as long as you've given permission for me to do so to other people, if I've got their email addresses. So that's got that out of the way. So now it looks like Patel, since she announced this Rwanda thing with the channel paddlers, the BBC have been all over it. Before they couldn't be asked with it, but now they're all over it. And they even went down to Tracy's spot where she films in Dover and done a piece from there, as did Sky News. You can actually hear them doing their thing in the background in Tracy's video. And they've been showing the boats coming in, and, you know, it's now getting big mainstream coverage. But they're still not telling the whole truth. They're still not giving the whole story. I mean, they were giving excuses for the failings on the French side. What is that flashing on there? Thank you. That was annoying me. Yeah, they're still not putting out the whole truth of the matter. But they're getting it out there. But if you want to see the truth as it happens, quite often live with updates, then TW Media, Tracy's channel, that's the place you'll find it. You'll see more of the story on there, believe me. There is a link to her channel in the description, as there is to many other channels that I follow. If you've got time to drop in on them, you might even enjoy them. Some of you know of them already, but recently Matrix on PC is one that I've joined there. I put a link to a live I was on with him the other day. He's well worth a visit, especially if you're a gamer, apparently. I got probably 130 channels on there I follow, but a lot of them are motorsport, mountain biking, sea fishing, that sort of thing. Not everybody's cup of tea. But yeah, we've got some real respectful subs. I mean, Hedden, I'm glad you're getting over your bout of illness, mate. For those of you that don't know who Hedden is, he does some auditing, but he does some amazing astrophotography when conditions allow. They're well worth watching. Who else we got? Oh, we've got some absentees. Most of you will notice that Mark Thompson hasn't been in the comments recently. He's got some family, not problems, but he's got some family things going on he's got to deal with, and it's going to take a bit of time. I have been in contact with him, so he's fine, don't worry. For those of you that talk to him regular, he will be back. It's just that these things do have to be dealt with. So he did send his apologies. Josie Wells is another one that's been missing in action. Now, this one I'm a little bit concerned about. Myself, Pap, and another sub have tried to get in touch with him. We do have some personal contact details, but as yet we've heard nothing back. So Josie, if you're out there, mate, just give us a shout. Be ever so grateful for that. Likewise, Pap disappears now and again. Obviously, he has things to deal with. Again, you can always find updates on here if he hasn't posted any, if he's given me permission to put them out. So, but just a little bit of advertising there. But please go and have a look at some of these channels that I recommend. As I say, you might even enjoy it. So, brief and short today. I hadn't made many notes yesterday. I had a lot going on here. I'm still transferring hundreds and hundreds of files over onto the hard drive. I've got about 6 years worth there that have all got to go onto the new hard drive. So until the next one, people, thank you very much for your support, as always. My appreciation to each and every one of you that follows this channel, and my respects to each and every one of you for it. And until the next one, stay safe, stay strong, stay free from the tyranny. I'm gone.